and no tougher to start off with Florida State.
This one driven into the gap, and that'll hit the wall for Corey Hoffler. A one-out extra base knock. The fifth-year second baseman from Harrisburg, North Carolina. Tremendous defensive presence. She'll look to keep a good thing going here at the plate. Driven out to right center field, so Charlotte finds both gaps, and Hoffler will score it. A couple of extra base hits by the veterans, Hoffler and Chancey, and Charlotte is on the board first. Drive in a run here in her first inning of work in 2024. This one a slow roller back to Wilson, who looks off the lead runner at third. Throw comes into the plate, and Field applies the tag, and the Noles double off Charlotte to quell the momentum here in the top of the first. To be a big-time player for us in the future. Jumps on the first one and lines out to Beecham. Elevated that one straight away center field, and Kerr lays out for it. Quiet personality, but a consummate team player who's earned the respect of the entire FSU dugout. For both of them, Kerr led the team in batting average a season ago. Waycaser hit well for average, a gap-to-gap kind of player. And although she stands at 5'3", she swings a pretty darn good bat. Case in point. Around third comes Ross, and we are tied in Tallahassee.
You want to talk about no better start for your first career at bat? How about Beecham into the gap? RBI double. Sean, that's what Florida State does so well at manufacturing runs. This offense can hit for average, but they love to swing that double. They're gap hitters. You know, they can hit the home runs too, but they just know how to produce runs in so many ways, and that's what they did so often last year. And
a quality matchup here between Charlotte and the Seminoles, as that's a hot shot right back up the box. Beecham will hold at third. Off the carom, it gets into the shallow outfield. Now Beecham is caught up between the plate and third base. And there you have it. She'll be tagged out, but bought enough time for her fellow freshman Issa Torres to advance all the way to third.
That's the big rule change too. 20 seconds on the pitch clock. The hitter has to be set in the box by 10 seconds.
That's led us to this. Out to left field. Off the bat of Kerr, and off the wall, Florida State will take the lead. Autumn Belvi pinch running for Mudge will score as well, and the Noles score a couple of runs here in the bottom of the second.
That's what Janai Kerr does so well off the end of the bat. Check this out, able to extend, push that to left field, and again, Sean, another double for this Florida State Seminole squad. 122 a season ago. That was a new school record.
Against Michaela Edenfield. Right back up the box, snagged at second, lost her footing though, no problem. Out number 3 recorded at first. And Wynn says, I will walk instead. What a strong plate appearance by Savannah Wynn for the 49ers. She said she's a little raw, but she's got a ton of speed. She lays this one down, Reed double clutches and doesn't fire to first. Represents potential go-ahead run, and in fact, the go-ahead run will make her way aboard. The Ducks are on the pond for the 49ers. And they got it. They got it indeed, Sean. Talk about McKenna Reed. The dribbler out in front. Beecham lays out. Won't be able to make the play, and Charlotte tacks on a run here in the fifth. Good piece of hitting. 2-2. That'll get to the backstop, and we are tied here in Tallahassee. Olivia Williams scampers in. We're knotted up at 3. Count now full. And she'll go down on strikes. Sam Gress when they need to, but because they have to, and that was the case last year for Gress. And now, as you said, Sean, to bring her in this moment, tied up 3-3 with the number 4 ranked team in the country. Play that you expect her to make. It's a tough play nonetheless. Kerr now goes opposite field, and Wynn says, I'll make up for that and take care of it. The same portion of the order where Charlotte did their damage in the top half. Edenfield grounds to Wynn. Wynn will get the force at second. Edenfield safe at first off the fielder's choice. Off speed, elevated out to left field, and that'll drop. Harding. And Edenfield will scamper in. The throw was cut, and Florida State leads.
Again, what Florida State does so well, hitting the ball into the gaps right over the head of Williams in left field. Harding able to notch another double, and that brings Edenfield home.
He drove in 26 runs last year and might just drive one in here. Into center field it goes. Harding will score, and Flaherty is looking for three. She will have it, and the Noles lead by 2 once more.
Right there on cue, Sean. Shows off the power back to the wall and shows off the speed. Standing up into third. What Devin Flaherty does so well, but for Sam Gress again, it's the off speed. Both her and Harding were able to connect on. Flaherty takes advantage.
Popped up and snared at third. Eventually score Harding off a Devin Flaherty triple. And that is rocketed out toward the gap, out to the wall. And Kerr, did she get it? I don't think so. Wow! How about Rodi? And what a response by the 49ers.
My goodness. Rodi with a blast over the wall. Left center, oh my goodness. Her teammates love it. Again, it goes back to talk about that belief. First pitch swinging from Rodi, sees it so well, gets the hands out extended off the barrel of the bat. And how about that, Sean? Rodi taking advantage. Looked like JoAnne Kerr thought she might have had a chance at it as well.
Yeah, it disappeared right over her glove.
Player of the year in 2022. And what a spot for her to come in with her team up 1.
See Winters, who pulls it back. Nice throw down to second and got her! Edenfield with the laser to Torres.
My goodness, was that a laser, huh? Michaela Edenfield popping up and gunning down.
To have that base runner eliminated. On the ground, right back through the left side. Winters, the catcher, rockets that through the 5-6 hole, and you can replace that base runner with the catcher. A different colored jersey, as that one came in and clipped Washington. The HBP will advance her on to first base. And now there's a walk issued, and the bases once again are full of 49ers. Knight makes her way aboard, second and first. And this one peeling, and Kerr got it! Danley does it. She finds a way out of trouble, and the Noles hang on. Caught up with the outcome, and they don't really look at the process as that goes right back up the middle. Chancey gets the 7th inning started off in ideal fashion for Charlotte.
Yeah, so well said in the mentality that this team has.
Bouncer clipped Chancey. And Chancey will be out.
You're not going to have anything figured out for at least 30 games into the season.
Rodi's figured some stuff out here at the plate. That is lasered into right field. Mitchell will go first to third, and Charlotte has the tying run 60 feet away. Good pitch, and a strikeout looking. And Wynn walks for the second time, and we are tied once more. Wilson's trying to get out of it tied. Popped up. Harding ranges over and secures it. To the bottom of the 7th we go for Charlotte. Rise ball well above the zone. Edenfield stand by it. What a battle. And a hot shot to the hot corner. How about it? Wow! Ella Chancey That one got away from Chancey. Flaherty will make her way aboard. Flaherty on the run. That'll get away at second. She thought about going to third, but that's a wise decision by Flaherty. A stolen base. Snared by Chancey at third, and to the eighth we go. That was just an inning ago, in fact. Talk about snared. Look what I found.
What a play from 17 and Garnet and goal to rocket right at Emma Wilson. Knowles will look to win it.
As she squares off with Florida State's Hallie Wakecaser, who jumps on the first one and pops it right back to Gress. Out to left, that'll drop. Second hit of the game for Beecham. Tough one there for Torres, who's behind 1 and 2. Tried to hold up there. Charlotte nearly came away with a twin killer. No question that she broke those wrists forward. Out in front, Gress to first. Pulled her off the bag. Oh my goodness! No play at first. Could very well be ruled an error.
Right there, it's in the glove. That bottom of the foot, that right toe.
Wow! It won't be, and we play on. They won it on an infield single, 2-1. And how about Emma Wilson? She was here for that. Or at least the idea here for Coach Chastain is to use her in high leverage situations. And speaking of high leverage, Kaylee Harding upping the ante down the line. Quality defense, though. Charlotte got that back into the infield in a hurry to hold Harding to a single. That staff approach. And Gress comes in when it means the most. Gets Flaherty to ground out to third. Does Gress. Recent NFCA Hall of Fame inductee, well deserved. This one elevated out to left field. Mudge couldn't get to it. It'll be a 2-out extra base hit for London Dirks. Wilson, for her part, threw 6 innings a season ago. This one will drop in right field. Dirks is getting the wave. Throw comes to the plate, and she is safe. Charlotte takes the lead 6-5.
How can you not love the emotion from that Charlotte bench, the energy? My goodness, they've been feeling it all game.
Wilson threw 6 1/3 last season. She's thrown 6 1/3 tonight. As that ball skips away from the plate and Knight advances into scoring position. And now there's multiple 49ers aboard.
Yeah, off the bounce.
So not only was she not hit by the pitch, she leaned into it. She's out. What we're now hearing is that Knight left first early, and so that is what is being called out number 3. And so here we are in the bottom of the 10th. Florida State needs a run. Amaya Ross pops up the first offering. Nothing good happens when you pop up a bunt. 5-6-7. They're going 5-6-7 to start things off here in the 10th. That is driven out to left field. Wakecaser didn't catch all of it. And there to make the play in left is Knight. Florida State is down to their last out. She's recorded a couple of base hits today. On the ground to short. This could do it. Play to first. Got there in time, and Charlotte has their biggest win in program history.
Wow, Sean. Just look at that celebration right there to see how much this win means, this team and this program.